Hi there, it's Tracy Drake. This is a seated QiGong practice from the eight Brocades tradition. Now, this is a complete practice. There are videos detailing how to do each of the movements, each of the eight Brocades. Um, I suggest if you haven't looked at those, you go back and have a look at them. It's not essential, but you might find it more beneficial. And as I mentioned, it is seated. So you need a chair. And I approach my Qigong like I do my yoga, which is I don't care what it looks like as long as we get into the target area. And in Qigong, we are focusing mainly on the front, middle, and back of the body, the different layers of the body. And that is what I'm hoping to stimulate and to get into when I practice my Qigong. There are, of course, many other benefits, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. But this is about doing the practice, and you will decide yourself what it does for you. So, welcome, and let's get going. So I'm just going to get my clock going here so it keeps me on track. And you find yourself in a comfortable seated position. So sitting nice and tall, try not to lean back and slouch. So nice long spine, feet flat on the floor. Just pop this back a little bit so that you can see my feet. I have long pants on today, so make sure you can see everything. And then connecting with the breath. So beginning our practice, we just arrive in our space. And generally in Qigong, we breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you breathe out here, maybe have a little sigh, just helping to relax the entire system, all the systems of your body. Ah, relaxing the face, the shoulders, relax the jaw. You can wriggle the jaw around if you like, finding softness throughout the body. Sitting tall but with ease. Good. Breath is natural. No force or strain. Lovely. And now we'll begin our first movement, which will be two hands support heaven. So we can begin with the hands just softly at the side of the body. We're going to bring them up in front of the body, reaching up and then exhaling down. Inhaling up towards the sky, exhaling down. Inhale up, nice, soft, slow movement. No strain in the shoulders here. If you have any shoulder concerns, maybe your hands are only coming up as far as your face and coming back down towards the belly. You can take the arms a little bit higher, go right ahead. Good. Inhale up through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth as the hands float down. Nice. Good. Lovely. Couple more. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale down. Soft hands, soft wrists, soft elbows. Now we'll move into uniting heaven and earth. Pressing one hand down towards the earth, we're going to take the flat palm of the other hand, press it up towards the ceiling. You can look up if you like. Take an in breath and then exhaling, letting the hands slide past one another, switching sides. So pushing down towards the earth, pushing up towards the heavens. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you switch sides. And close your eyes if you like. Good. Nice stretch through the whole side body. Through the arms, the underarm of the raised arm. And again, if you can't lengthen your arms completely, for whatever reason, just do you. Okay, you do what works for you, but do something. Maybe one arm can extend and the other one gets here because you have a shoulder injury. That's okay. You keep doing what you can do. Work with what you have, meet yourself where you are. Good. Nice. And then letting that movement subside. Notice how you feel moving into swing your head, wag your tail. Now, as an option, you may want to place your feet on blocks. It might be that you have your feet on blocks already because you can't touch the floor. I'm going to take the feet a little bit wider apart here. So this is just an option to place the feet on blocks. Feet are a little bit wider apart, and we place the hands on the insides of the knees, and we can use that as a little bit of leverage. And we're just going to look behind us, pressing this hand into this knee, maybe pressing the knee back into the hand, and then switching sides. I would suggest that breath is spontaneous here, so you decide where it makes sense for you to breathe in and out. But just be aware of where you seem to naturally want to take an in-breath and where you naturally breathe out. I find breathing out on the twist to be most beneficial. You might find something entirely different. Again, breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Good. Making this movement as big or as small as you like. I think probably getting into the middle layer here. Maybe you think it's more the back body. You can make this a freestyle movement. You can really come down low and push into that knee in a healthy way. Really exploring the stretches, or you are maybe doing a lot less. So you decide how you want to work with this. Okay, bring the feet back together. Place the feet back on the floor. Scooch forwards if you need to. Sitting with a nice long spine. And now we're wise our gazes back. So we're just going to turn the head, look over one shoulder, turn the head, look over the other shoulder to your comfort level. Nice and slowly. Maybe close the eyes so it's a little easier to keep the attention inwards, noticing what's happening, cultivating this inner awareness, becoming aware of our inner landscape. Nice. You may notice the tissues in the neck start to free up a little bit. You may be able to turn the head a fraction more, maybe not. Again, you do you. You can explore dropping the chin or lifting the chin. But whatever you choose to do, make sure it's with complete awareness. Good. Once more to one side and then coming back to center. Notice how you feel. And now we'll move into swaying breeze, dancing willow. And this is a complete freestyle movement. So in Qigong, we're working the Qi. That's what Qigong means, working the prana, the life force in the body. And we have now cultivated some Qi in the body. We've drawn some Qi into the body. We've moved it around. And now we're just going to let it move into different areas of the body. So this is an entirely freestyle movement. I recommend that you close your eyes and just move the body in whatever way it feels it needs to. That might mean it's a big forward bend. You might feel you want to take the arms above the head and let your branches sway in the wind. Well, you may choose to just sit still and do nothing and just feel the chi in the body. But whatever you decide to do, again, do it with awareness, mindfulness. I would suggest, I would propose that if you haven't done a lot of body work or body movement before, getting in touch with what your body needs might be a whole brand new experience for you. And it might be that you're just copying what I'm doing, and that's okay. Until you get to know your body, what your body needs, and start to listen and pay attention to what your body needs. Just do something until you have practiced that awareness. It's a skill, like anything else. And then we'll gradually allow that movement to subside. Coming back to a nice tall seated position, standing tall but with ease. Bring the hands to the lower dantian, just below the navel. And take a moment here, noticing how you feel, noticing sensations in the body, drawing the chi, the energy, to the Jing dantian, lower dantian, where we hold our essence and power. Noticing the feet bones on the chair. Noticing your feet flat on the floor. Aware of the breath. Relaxing. And then doubling down on that sense of relaxation. Good. Now we'll move into our closing sequence. So rubbing the hands together creates some heat, some friction, and place the palms of the hands over your eyes. And then begin to wash your face. Move the skin on your face with your hands. You can go over your hair and mess your hair up if you have any. That's okay. And then bring the hands to over your ears and place the fingers at the back of your head. And this is called, and then drum the fingers on the base of the skull. This is called drumming. I think it's 100 heavenly drums. So just drumming the fingers and the thumb on the back of the skull. Good. And then slapping the inside of one elbow about 8 times. And then the other elbow, underarm, other underarm, hip creases, both hands together, and then back to the legs, back to the knees, in fact. Okay. And then slapping down the inside of the legs all the way down to the feet, over the feet and up the outsides of the legs. If you can't reach your feet, that's okay. But repeating that, liver gallbladder channels, energy channels in the legs. Good. Massage your belly. 2 hands, one on top of the other. Few circles in each direction. Good. Massage your kidneys. Back of the body, base of the ribs. Good. And then shake it all out. Whoa. Have a good shake. Nice. And there you go. Beautiful. Observing how you feel. A little bit of tingling in the body. And your QiGong practice is done. Well, this one is for today. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Shanzai.